No, you can't do it like that. You gotta have a proper intro.
Yeah, you want to do one now then?
Yeah, let's do one now.
Go.
Hi guys, Adge Bono here. Welcome back to another episode. It's currently 10 past 12 at night. So it's quite late. We're actually heading to Bayswater to pick up the car from Trackart Fabrications. Andrew there has spent the last 4, 5, maybe even 6 hours finishing off the roll cage. Mainly just finishing off some A-pillar gussets that I wanted added in after he'd finished the car, and just two more bars that go from the A-pillar to the firewall, the engine firewall that is. So he's just finished it up. He's just going to finish off the cams paperwork for me, so I essentially just submit that with all the photo he's taken in the process, so then Cams can send out an official I think it's a certification or some sort of serial or VIN number to say that it's Cams approved. So it'll probably be another half an hour or so on the GPS to get back. So, oh, sorry, to get to Bayswater. So yeah, it's saying about 38 minutes. So we'll get you in for the drive, and we might do a quick tour. I don't know how much lighting he's got in his just outside of his factory, but I'll still go through it the day after, and we'll check out the cage and the car. So I'm pretty pumped. Let's do it.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I go to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind.
So just on the way home, it's now 2 AM. Just picked up the car and I'm absolutely wrapped with it. The finish on it is just unbelievable. The job that the guys did at Trackart's just mind-blowing. I mean, everything I asked for they nailed and did it 10 times better than what I expected. So we'll go around the car and I'll show you just some of the stuff that I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm wrapped and I just can't wait to get stuck into it. So yeah, we'll head home. I'll just leave the car in the trailer. It's pretty late. I'm doing alright considering the time, but yeah, we'll get some rest and we'll go over the car tomorrow or the day after, and we can start tackling some more of the fab work. And as more and more bits and pieces arrive to the puzzle, we'll get it all together, and maybe we'll put a bit of a time frame together when we can expect to have the car done. So pretty keen, but yeah, thanks again to Andrew at Trackart and all the other guys there that put in the hard work, and can't wait for the finished result. So yeah, look out.
What are we looking out for?
I don't know. GT86.
Yeah.
Now you got me reaching out, yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I go to keep you, to keep you?
Alright, it is now 3 AM. Car's just been dropped off. As I said, I'm going to get some rest now. I'll go around the car tomorrow, so we'll see you in the morning. Hi guys, welcome back. It's the day after. I've got the car behind me here. Took it off the trailer late last night and just put it up on the hoist and had a bit of a walk around. So I'll just show you guys now how it all turned out, and then in the next video I'll start. It will be just pulling out the front cross member, rear subframe, fuel tank, and the remaining bits and pieces in the engine bay, like the brake booster, all the hard lines, the fuel line, brake lines, and then also the ABS module. So I'll just walk you around the car now. So I did ask for the gussets to come all the way down to the dash. So once the windscreen's on, you won't see obviously any of this part down here. But already did trim these as well because I was too keen to see how it was all going to look. But otherwise the guys at Trackart actually made all the brackets and stuff to hold the dash. But I'll show you on the door, there is a standard part that did hold on the dash on the either side of the car, which helped most of the mounting points. I've just got to make a few down the middle in the centre console. So I went for an X-bar in the roof, X-bar in the back stays, and then just the diagonal in the main hoop. There wasn't any particular cage design, I just wanted as many gussets as I could get in it. Most of it is all CAMS approved / compliant. There were just some further things that I wanted. I'm not sure if you can see where the pedals are. Just those two footwell protection bars, which is it's not a mandatory requirement down here in Australia, but overseas it is, so I thought why not, whilst I'm here I might as well do it. If I ever have the chance to send the car away, it will most likely comply, but I'll always, you know, standards are changing all the time, not a lot, but there's always something, so I thought I might as well do it now. Another view of the top. I do really like the gussets up in the corner there, they look really nice. And then of course the door bars have extrude out towards the door, so as I said from the last time when I was cutting the doors out, that's why. So they actually come out about 70 to 80 mil, so just over the door sill, so it pretty much comes in line with it. And it just makes it feel like there's more room in the car as well, so you're not so crammed up. I mean, especially for me anyway, and slightly above average or above normal. From this side you'll see I also got them to stitch or spot weld some panels, because as I said I'm going to cut the outside of the guards out, so I'm going to seal that from the outside once the guard's off, and then I can paint it all up just to try and keep the smoke out. And then at the back there you'll see the firewall, which they've done really nice. So they actually unpicked the spot welds from the parcel shelf that was there and cleaned everything up, and then came in and put the firewall there, but they did put a fold in it to add for, extra strength. I've just got the rear windscreen sitting there for the moment. I have to take that off, but you can see they've actually profiled it to the windscreen, so when I do get my perspex I can actually cut it off from say about here, put some rib nuts in here all around, and then at least partial of the windows open. There's a couple of cars that I've seen this get done, especially overseas. Only one big thing I wanted to do was have it forward of the nuts there, just so, you know, in a competition if you get smacked and I need to pull the coilover out, rather than doing one from the inside, one from the outside, both are on the outside, which I can get to very easily, and they can be changed out pretty quick. So some things have been thought about in this car like that. So obviously for competition you only get 5 minutes, so down here is a Trackart seat mount. So what they've done is used all the factory pickup points. They haven't cut out any channels, left all the factory parts, because Andrew was saying, and we did measure and do some other stuff, but by the time we cut it all out, we were probably only going to be left with like a 10mm difference up the front, which wasn't going to be a whole lot for the amount of work that was going to be put into it. So he's dropped down the back quite a fair bit, about 25mm, so that's where you want it, be the lowest point anyway. So we've set it all up, it's quite comfortable, so it's just in there for now, but I'll be pulling that out obviously to get in there and do some other stuff. but most of that's done, and as you can see there's obviously multiple mounting points for it, so forward, back, side to side, so you can really dial in your seating position to be pretty comfortable. So the only other part was on the firewall. They did extend the lower part just to cover where the wheel well was, but on the outside and underneath that'll all be cut out anyway. But this is what you'll see from the inside, and it's all sealed off. So it's a closed cabin. So it's yeah, amazing job from the guys. I absolutely love it. They've done really well. Welds are spot on. Everything's TIG welded apart from the base plates. It's that they've done, but yeah, the guys absolutely nailed it. So once I'm doing more work on the car, you guys will see more and more detail of the cage. But I'll, as I said, I'll do another video but showing you just pulling out the subframe and stuff, but we'll get to that next one. So thanks for watching this short video. Next ones you'll see removing the rest of the stuff, and most of the fab work going to be done now. Pretty keen to get into it and getting stuff done on it. I should have a few more bits and pieces arrive in the next couple of weeks, but yeah, really keen to get onto it and at least get a roller happening. Need to order some coils actually, so get them done, and then yeah, we'll be rocking. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.